It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Play fake. Here's Haskins. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On play action, Haskins. Picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Fielded just inside the 20. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Bears take over. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. Now it's Haskins. That is caught inside the 5. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with counter. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. Play action. Haskins. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson there to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Trubisky. Quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Push him back. Push him back. 198, 198. There we go. 36, 36.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
I think one of the key words in today's NFL is hybrid. You know, guys who can do more than just what they're asked to do. How about our running back there laying out like a wide receiver and making that catch?
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent gain.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers 7, Bears nothing.
On 1st down, Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare 1st down.
At the 11-yard line.
But they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Now it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he takes this one in for the Bears touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Here's Haskins. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's caught inside the 25. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Connor. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. This is caught. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll try to run it. This is Connor, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done now.
Way easier said than done. But they got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. That is incomplete.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
And it's second down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The throw complete. Trubisky to Miller. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And now the throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And the Bears are going to have it first and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is third and goal. Trubisky will throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Demetrius Harris in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Santos with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Final play of the half. It's Haskins. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
The kickoff for Pittsburgh.
get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patches, I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done.
Looking to throw. Trubisky on first down. Left side by Robinson. And he take him down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. This is a quick pass from Trubisky. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
From the 45 on second down, Trubisky is going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
At the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he finds his tight end, Greenbay. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now it's Trubisky. Open there. He finds Kamara. Touchdown, Chicago. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears have broken the tie. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Steelers 14.
After the touchdown line. Here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got...
Come on, slow po!
It's complete. The try. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
The tight end just did all that.
85 yards.
Freaking tight end, man.
Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Here's Haskins out of the gun.
Come on.
That is caught for the 2 points.
Oh, linebackers. This should be a pick, man.
Take the lead.
That felt like a tone setter, didn't it? Forget tying the ball game and feeling like we're just hanging with you. We're going to go ahead and push it to a 1-point lead, and it just changes the complexion of the whole game.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's third down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On third down, Trubisky. Being chased out left.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
49-yard line.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Throw left side complete. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 51 yards. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he tiptoes around defenders for a gain of about 5. From the 30 on second down. Haskins. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They go play action with Haskins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Steelers.
On first down, it's Samuels. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And now defenders burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They come up on a first and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. They'll run here with Connor. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Again, it'll be Connor. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Go with the big fullback, Watt. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Derek Watt taking it in. And if the Steelers can convert the extra point, they will have the lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with the fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 38. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Throwing now is Trubisky. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Back to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Chicago first down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. He'll look to throw.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand. and they'll take that.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. On second down, here's the option. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Well, they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to almost certainly win the football game.
Oh!
And this is going to wind up left. But it's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, befitting a tight game like this, it all came down to the wire, but in the end, the field goal to win, it goes begging.
Oh, man, that is a tough way to lose a football game. You put yourself in position, and you give yourself a chance, but it's just not meant to be.
On 1st and 10 is Connor, and not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Haskins going to try to throw it.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Greenbay Packers. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to take a shot. He's got him in. Complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown.
I didn't realize my corners are so damn slow, man. They just getting beat off stupid stuff. Second thing with the Steelers game. Just getting beat on streets.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing here, Trubisky. give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Kenny Clark forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky, and he slings one that's incomplete.
Bones, man. Come on, dude.
As we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Oh, big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Here we go on fourth down with Trubisky.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. It'll be a pickup of 4, and the Bears are going to get a first. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Flush to his right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. Oh, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, 60 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Oh,
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Better this time. Oh, yes.
20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Not this time, my friend.
And a big loss here as he's taken
One more time.
down. We say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to have your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. And some room to maneuver.
Prime time, baby.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown.
He just running the post and inside zone. Okay.
Yards, and the Packers have taken the lead.
Post and inside zone.
Running backs in the game today. I don't know if Aaron Jones is a name that comes.
Devontae Adams in the tight end.
Should, evidenced by that run there.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's
no pass interference, ref, man. Come on, man.
So they'll get another shot on offense following a pick six. And now the kick is away. Now it's Patterson. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Packers 21, Bears 7.
Now Trubisky on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Trubisky. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10, it's Trubisky again. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 15 yards that time, and another first down.
First First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
And back to that thing again. Okay, let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And now it's third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and...
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from...
Thank you.
They're going for Lazard, but this is...
Lamos.
Picked off at the 30. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
At the 7-yard line.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Oh, if I was out to switch up plays on me. Look at this. For now, this is what it does. Let's listen to this thing first.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount the drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
5 wide.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers.
Come on! Let's go.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Deion Bush with a pick. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
First down, Packers.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Try after the first down sack. Rodgers under pressure again, and down he goes again. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage?
Get out of here, man. Super linebackers out here. Our linebackers don't be doing that.
And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the 2nd half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result. Throwing now is Rodgers.
Sean Gibson there on the tackle.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 5, and they're going to have a third down.
How'd that look from you there, partner? I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
They took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on fourth down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, fourth down, they went for it.
Now it's Patterson.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the carry, it's Montgomery. He'll have a first down past the 40. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. And his throw.
Bones, dog. Come on, man.
The intended receiver.
But now it'll be 3rd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. On 3rd down, Trubisky. This throw caught right around the 6.
And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Montgomery back to the ground. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears have broken the tie.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Looking deep for Adams.
Oh, my freaking safeties are incredibly freaking slow.
Adams, 71 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
Back now at Soldier Field. Well, the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky.
Come on, man. Oh, Trubisky, swear sometimes. Come on, dude.
Watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked.
You saw what he did, though? No pressure, though. He didn't get hit. He just wants to do it to your team. Stupid, man. Golly. Oh, my goodness. That dude became scared to throw the ball sometimes. I don't know where that ball's going to end up.
After the incompletion on first down. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Packer pressure and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle.
Nice block, 70. Just let him right through. Good job.
Have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Now Trubisky on third and long. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right.
Of course. Oh, my God, I swear. This guy, man.
This defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. pleasure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll go again to Jones. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. And that's complete to Lewis. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Jones with a nice burst there on first down as he'll be taken down, but not before a gain of 7 yards. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Now Jones, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on 1st and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Rodgers to throw. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Sure bones, man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation.
Oh, my God, this guy.
Practice every week of the season. You go over this situation.
Come on, man. I can't even compete doing like this is.
You can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a
this guy is killing me.
How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Throwing now is Trubisky.
Yeah, I know. Another invisible animation again. This just came out of nowhere.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good
Oh
work.
my
Some
God.
completions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught inside the 30. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. One last shot for Trubisky. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Oh, annoying as hell.
But Charles, a 1-score game. Down to the end, we win. They had one
Trubisky jacking up that game.
game.
I could have scored a touchdown on that last play if my line held. Let me see, sure he was coming open. Ah, goodness, man.
They didn't get it done.
Trials playing with the Bears. It's a 3-man rush. Y'all can't even hold up to the line. I just need Robinson to run this route correctly. It would be good. He's gonna be left in the corner of the end zone by himself, wide open. All right, look at these idiots right here. The line of scrimmage. It's ridiculous. Perfect. That's a touchdown. I just need time. Oh, it's kind of 1,000, 1,000, 3 seconds. I get 3 freaking seconds. Oh well. He was getting ready to run that double post all game if I didn't find a way to stop it. Once he got picked, he stopped running the double post play. It was double post inside zone, double post inside zone. I don't even know why Trubisky started playing bad. He was playing good all game. Then just started throwing the ball over the place.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
A good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. Cordell Patterson on the loose. He will score. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, Tim? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Fielded in the end zone. He's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Rodgers now on first down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards, 1st down Packers. He's locked in early. 2 nice 1st down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he is brought down, but not before
option on the
reaching
running
the
back.
30. A nice gain of 21 yards.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. This early in the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first,
I never seen anybody play like that before. That's pretty nice.
Scramble.
Everything is an option to the running back. So if the receivers and slots on open, he just looks for the option on the running back.
And a chance to get that initial
That's pretty nice.
right back. On the sneak, Rodgers. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from a yard out.
All right. Oh, it's going to be tough. I got to figure if the running back's going left or right now. That's the whole, it's going to be the whole game.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First, let's double check. See what he plays on this. It's going to be man-to-man.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 20. He'll look to throw right away. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Connect. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
They'll run on first down. That'll result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
All right, man.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Now Crosby for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Packers 14, Bears 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense
All right,
ready to go for
what we
their
got
next
here?
drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now Trubisky to throw. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks.
This stuff is so freaking unrealistic, man. Come on, man.
Couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
I guess he's a star guy, I guess. I don't freaking know. Oh my goodness, that was annoying.
He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Like I said, man, I'm playing running back all day here.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack out 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to take it in.
He gets the ball at half. Oh, he gets the ball at half. All right.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Well, just got to score.
52 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Bears 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Greenbay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
48. Come on.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers now.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jamal Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point try now for Crosby. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Packers 28, Bears 7. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
138.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Trubisky to throw again.
They're firing a deep ball for Komet. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a third and long. Now Trubisky. Flushed out right. He's going to run. Now Trubisky lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Shot before half for Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now, Crosby for the point after. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Packers 35, Bears 7. Mason Crosby.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. On first down, Montgomery. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time. They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears get a bit closer. Now the point after try for Santos. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive line.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. On the delay, Jones. And he stopped immediately there. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3 and out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. throw with Rodgers. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Devontae Adams, 33 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And that'll set them back 5. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Well, now things get a little dicier here. It's a 42-yard extra point attempt. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Packers 42, Bears 14. Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's Trubisky to throw. Open man is Komet to tag in. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. On the crossing route, complete. It's Robinson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, it's Trubisky. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Kenny Clark gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. To try again after the sack. Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. John Mooney there to make the grab. And the Bears cut into that lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually...
Nah, I don't play Ultimate Team. Devin. Just regs with my Bears.
There it results in a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. 16 yards, a first down. Caught left side by Funchess. Touchdown, Packers. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
To a regular out route on that corner right there.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchdown.
Oh, no, I'm good, man. I don't play Ultimate Team. Sorry. Thanks, man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Trubisky. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Connell.
And past the 40. The throw is out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. That is caught by Cohen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 58 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, breaking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop?
Dang it.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
Oh, no wonder.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock down with Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Jordan Lucas there on the stop. Rodgers throwing here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield, and he's able to go back here to the 43-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if to call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. On the crossing route, complete. It's Robinson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the play. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. But it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back in the 32. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Rashawn Gary in there to make the sack on what will be the final.
My line is just the worst. The freaking worst.
As people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those.
You get your mistakes are limited when you play, just teams with abilities, man. I gotta mitigate my mistakes. I gotta make sure I don't make too many. Like that interception on the sideline. That was all computer. Changes everything, man. It's crazy. Packers again. Let's see. 3rd time in a row.
It's the NFL on EA
Who you got?
Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field
Cowboys
in
this time.
Chicago.
All right.
Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
throw for Prescott. Pressure, and he's taken down. A big sack.
CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39.
Well, he's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And the drive starts for the completion, left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll go
Ed. Anton, what's up, man? I didn't see you there. My bad. What up, man?
Worried that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles.
Just playing, getting ready for Madden 21, Madden 22, I mean.
And they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On next gen.
He's taken down right at the 20.
Just not a whole lot of room.
Getting ready for the new game.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Heavy on this cover 4.
To convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. Big completion there on 3rd and short. Keeps their opening drive alive.
Not only alive, but plenty of possibilities now. 1st and goal, and you know me, I'm a big advocate. If you're going to throw the ball, throw it early in the down and distance count.
Now it's Trubisky, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after them, put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Trubisky. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Santos on for the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Stacking the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. A real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Montgomery. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 6 yards away as the Bears push further out in front.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. They'll run with Pollard. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big pickup at 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Prescott to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. This is Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. A gain there of 21 yards. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And this time he is in. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room.
Edward, what's up, man? How you doing?
They got it here.
Sorry I looked at the chat.
A lot of football, full half to be played.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cole Kmet with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. He's got it, and that'll make the score 17-8.
Bears 17. Cowboys 8.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dion Bush with a pick. Now these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know that
a battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Commit that.
And a potential turning point as he'll get
he balls out for me, though. I don't have a problem with him. He plays really well for me. I think Wayne watches sometimes when he goes, he's like surprised like how well he does. He likes to use Sims. He likes to use Sims.
And they line up now for what will likely
He ain't the fastest, but he's all right, I guess.
Final play of the half. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And Prescott, his third interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Edwards, the way I usually pick them, I just pick by whoever catches the ball for me. If you can catch, I don't care if you got any speed. As long as you can catch the ball, I'll go with you first. This guy, man, he just keep freaking blitzing me. Just playing man blitz.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Throwing on second and long. Trubisky steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Right.
Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up. Now Trubisky on third and long. And he will go down.
Okay.
Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do.
Good switch up on defense right there. Play a lot of the zone. Supposed to man like he was playing earlier.
This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Good stuff, man.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
1 second, just in case. All right.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play here for the Cowboys. 53 yards. Prescott on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will. His head backfires in a big way. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum is sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Boy, left that first defender grasping at air as he winds up getting a full 8 yards on that play.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 33-yard line.
On 2nd and a couple. Trubisky. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out in this 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Trubisky will throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown.
All right, you switch defense on me. You don't want to play that anymore.
Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is
switched up on me.
Hold them up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football.
He's going to keep playing that coverage.
Because one more score, and this game's over. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run with Montgomery, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yo, what up, man? Carby. Man, long time no see, man. You guys are still alive and kicking. What's up, man?
Well, that was absolutely
just playing, getting these games in, just getting my feel for Madden 22 when it comes out.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives.
Get my muscle memory back.
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche.
Winning some, losing some.
But that's how you get it done, because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
That should be fine. It's that post shot again.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't get your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Prescott now. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. Down under 2 minutes to go.
See how I let that middle guy go? I'll just pass him off to Kyle. Too bad I can't show it to you because he just conceded. But he's a slot receiver. I just let him go because I saw the in route coming. Just pass him over to Kyle. Because Kyle's playing that deep 25-yard flats or whatever zone, cloud zone over in the end. So he couldn't toss it over there. Man. I'm just gonna wait and see what we can get away with next Madden, because this one is really all crossing routes. You see, you keep doing pull shot all game. And one thing I did get though, I might try to find a way to incorporate it too. I just need time though. I'm not like Green Bay. When I played the Green Bay game, what that guy was doing, he would run all verts, and his running back is running an option out the backfield. You get all day, just let your running back go left or right on you all day. It's kind of tough to stop. Man coverage is not going to cover that running back out the backfield. And then if I play zone, he would just hit up Adams in the slot on the streak. So, yeah, it was working for him. So, can't really. It's not a bad scheme. It's just it's time in the pocket is what's causing all that. So, I'm hearing Madden 22 should have better pass rush. So hopefully, we'll see how that goes, man. But that's really what's breaking the zones, is the lack of pass rush. If we can get some pass rush back, maybe some of these zones can work. And then we don't have to worry about these. What's up with the longest win streak? I had a 7-game win streak got snapped. Man. I mean, with the Bears, there's only so much I can win. It's like I gotta play like a perfect game with them. Even with the Packers game, I was doing not the Packers game, the game before that. It was still a Packers game still, but I was doing okay, and then Trubisky just started throwing wild throws with no rush. So it can be tough, man. I literally got to play a perfect game to win with them. So, and then the way I play too, because I try not to run those crazy plays people play. So I'm trying to use my playbook. And on defense, you're kind of limited because these crossing routes, they kind of narrow the game down. So you're either playing against crossing routes or you're losing a lot of games. If you can't stop them, then that's the whole entire game is stopping those crossing routes. You can't blitz on them, so you gotta play zone. The better success you have doing it, then the better chance you gotta win it. So, but I already see some people already struggling from last gen, like YouTubers, So they're sticking to current gen because, well, not yeah, current gen because not current gen, last gen. So the PS4 version because they can play man defense against it on PS4. On PS5, it ain't the best. You gotta play with specific teams to be able to succeed with it. Like the Packers, you see a lot of Packers gameplay. The Bucks can do that. Not a lot of teams can play straight up man defense on the PS5 version. And translating to Man 22, those type of defenses is not gonna be the thing to do anymore. So you guys gotta really learn how to play. So if you guys been watching me all year round, you can see my defense is narrowed down to literally I'm really calling two different things because every play if I see any type of close formation get on the field, I already know it's going to be crossing route. So I gotta prepare myself for it. So it gets stuff gets tough. All right, I'll play one more game, and I'll try to call it out as I see it. Once I see the formation, I'm like, here we go. So 21 is just narrowed down to just two things, crossing routes, and that's it. So
it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in
What?
Chicago. This was the scene
my
a moment
goodness.
ago as the Bears emerged
What's up, man?
from their tunnel.
You actually playing with the Jets?
And ready for football are we as the Bears
Wow,
get
that's
set to
impressive.
match up with the New York Jets.
Wow, I ain't seen this team forever. That's pretty nice.
Santos now ready to get this one started.
I just kind of wonder what kind of gameplay he's gonna have though.
Let's
see.
Crowder.
Come on, Bears, tackle somebody.
He's past the
Jesus.
30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost
All right,
got it
let's
to
see,
the
man. Let's see how this one
45.
goes.
Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Let's see first. All right, let's see. Let me see first.
On first down, it's Darnold. Got him in. It's Brashad Perriman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Very nice, right?
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
It's a shocker, bro.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's
Pretty
not all the
impressive.
time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Darnold on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down. He's going to let
go,
this
back him
go.
out.
Back of the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Johnson, 31 yards. And the Jets have taken
That was a pass off to freaking 39. Nice.
The underdog here is showing no fear. Great opening drive.
Now, we weren't in the locker room for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you, somewhere along the way, the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no
First time in history. The last time I played the Jets was August of last year. That's the last time I seen the Jets. I don't even know who's on the team. It's crazy. Because you don't see them every day. It's pretty nice, though.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
All right.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And right away, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Trubisky to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And they look up here to Allen Robinson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky to Allen Robinson. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Carlos Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now it's Crowder. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
I haven't touched Madden 22, so I didn't try to beta. I didn't do any of that stuff. I'm just going off what I've heard. He's not playing conventional offense, so a lot of stuff that works against other people, I gotta really be careful how I call plays. This play right here is calling with this running back out the backfield. I gotta be keen to somebody taking my spot in the middle, so I'm kind of watching that.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in
the inside zone me.
Looked pretty good.
But I'm worried. Let's see. Nope, not this time.
When we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach, they felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come
I say he's not playing conventional. This is nice. I haven't seen this in a while.
A game of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's
yeah, I gotta get my game up. You gotta give him credit, man. At least he's trying to play regular, you know?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun.
Good stuff. At running back, it's a problem.
So much for the best laid plans,
good concept.
best design plays. That was good coverage along the side.
The drag was open, it just took too long to throw it. I had to decide to choose either the drag or the running back, so it kind of left me in a real bad spot there. Oh, timeout.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining.
I'm trying to switch up defense because he's playing regulars, so I gotta start playing a little bit different. That default for now. Okay, where's my play at? Alright, come on.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Able to connect with Mims. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Come on.
It's caught. It's Perriman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. On first down, Darnold.
Got him that time. That's that Plessis scored that touchdown right there. Had to follow that running back. I don't know if this guy's gonna pick him up though. I hope he does. We'll see.
Now after the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Off of play action, Darnold.
Let's go.
For Perriman there, he's got him. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down.
Who's the running back though? That guy's kind of fast.
Tied after 1. Darnold.
Got him.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Below Nichols gets in there to drop him for a loss.
That's a good game. I like how he's playing. I wish everybody played that way. You could actually tell to think a little bit. That's what makes you numb when you just play crossing routes all game. You just get numb. It's like, yeah, you just get numb. You don't even know what to do when you see somebody playing for real.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That's complete to Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back,
Oh, you did? Oh, damn. That's what's up, man. I've been on hiatus, Mike.
Here's 2nd and 5 now for
I'm
the 22.
ghost.
Here's Trubisky. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover?
Top 100.
You get him into space, which is what we like.
How many games you play total?
Oftentimes makes people miss. Gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
All right, man. Let's see. Back in the 12th one. It's been going with this spread, man. Spreading me out.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement.
Oh my goodness! Why you just fall? He just falling around. Give him the shakes. Give my man the shakes.
And maybe they can get this game tied up.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Faking the give, Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And they've got it well across.
It's gotta be that,
down to the 40
yeah.
before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will finally stop him.
I wasn't gonna get baited. That first route that came underneath me in the middle, it almost got me. I almost chased after it like an idiot. That in route came in behind it. That's what I was kind of waiting for.
And not giving up the pick 6, because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception,
almost got me.
You just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm still like in the 400 range. Like 4 something. Even though I be streaming, I still don't even play that many games. It's crazy.
After the interception, here's Trubisky.
Ah, you gotta come through.
Popped in the air and intercepted. Marcus May with a pick.
That's a good play.
It's a pick 6 and a
What if zones played like that for the new Madden? You see how he's a zone, but that guy turned into a man. He like fouled him. I thought I could sneak that ball behind him, but he just chased after him still. That was nice, man. That stuff was pretty cool.
Just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab.
That's what you should do for 22. Like the zones increase their spatial awareness. Instead of just dropping to like a zone spot, just drop to the zone and stop. Like you see that guy coming across behind him, he actually moved to the left. He didn't just stand there like I thought he was. That's why that pick got happened just now. Pretty nice. It could be a match. Could be one of those two. But whatever it was, I like it. We need more of that stuff. I would effectively play zones.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Now it's Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Trubisky. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
That was a risk. A risk.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper...
Come on, what is that, man? Pick it off. Golly, pick it off, man. Come on.
Played as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Whatever. Man.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. A final shot before the break, Darnold, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trubisky will throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he gets this one to midfield.
See that play just now? So what the user was doing? See, that's good stuff right there. He's trying to jump the running back. If I chose the wrong guy, he would have picked it off. So I had to choose between the running back and the guy coming across.
So much history,
it's pretty nice.
So many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Highly contested in the third quarter.
If I threw it to the running back, it would have been pick 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense
nice.
in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence?
Oh, come on, 65. You blew that whole play up, my friend.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw.
32. Who's 32? That's pretty fast.
Picked off by Ashton Davis.
I just went from the left side of the field to the right side. That's pretty fast.
30, the 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown.
Maybe a safety, huh? That guy's quick, man.
Did I just see what I thought?
He just came off the running back to the tight end.
Say it for me. Say it for
Crazy.
me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes.
Fast.
And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yo, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive, 17 yards and a 1st down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back now at Soldier Field. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost.
That guy's quick as hell.
For the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. Past the 20.
Those guys are quick.
One back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Good defense, man.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Now it's Patterson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Alright, question is, can I freaking spread this field? I ain't spread it out.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Trying to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Trubisky to throw. Flushed out right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And he is tackled.
Come on, man.
40, not quite to the 35. So that one will be accepted. On 3rd down, Trubisky. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Trubisky. And the throw left side right here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
26-yard line.
Trubisky to throw again. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off with great anticipation. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen.
Picks, man.
Not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left, and then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. From the 22, Darnold. Taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. Brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Darnold from the gun. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And he'll be out right at the 35. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And Darnold wants to throw the football. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and now it's 2nd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again is Darnold. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Oh my God, man. Crossing routes, boy. It's like, those things are crazy. Oh, man. Ugh.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 34.
Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Johnson. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down.
We cleaning up
a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. Able to connect with Mims. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he
had to stay with that running back from earlier.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Same thing, same play.
Pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. And whistles, and they take their
what else you got, man?
With 7 seconds left.
Let's see, probably gonna be crossers. 20. Let's see.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold.
Oh, my God. Now you never fails, man. It's crazy. He didn't do that all game. Just crazy that he decided to do that at the end of the game. He was playing regular till then.
One last shot for Trubisky.
The hell?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Let me see this. This blitz he keeps sending is very nice. Good play. Up until that last quarter, he just gave up, I guess. This freaking play was killing me all game.
They did score in the second quarter.
Let me see what he's doing.
Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but
I'm trying to see who's blitzing. This game feels good pressure. So I guess this guy's blitzing.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment,
I think this guy's blitzing, I think.
Focus on what they plan to do going in,
Yeah,
whether they just
that's where it's getting pressure from.
Whatever it was,
I don't know where this guy's keep coming from.
In the second half,
yeah.
And no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Wow. Why did 65 leave this guy? Like, you had no reason to leave him. Like, why you leave him? I don't understand this freaking programming. Like, the only double team is the one that got beat. Everybody else is holding up to the... Wow. The hell kind of blocking is this? That's what I be wondering where this stuff be happening from. Like, the hell is? I know you're passing him, but like, golly, it's pass off, but it's too late. 70 is passing off 57 to 74. 74 is coming off with double team, but then I don't know if he trips or what. He just let him go because he got to pick this blitzer on the outside, so he passes this guy off, and then 54. 74, I mean, just misses this guy, so he's been backfield. Man, it's crazy. I'm just looking at my line. That's pretty good on him, though. He keeps sending 5 or 6. I gotta keep guessing. Can I see some incompletions, though? Because I can't learn anything from all these completions. Alright, let me see this one. Can't see that, of course. Any sacks or something? Interception, there we go. Can't see that either. Oh, here's the play I was talking about. There's zone over there, the slot. I was trying to throw it behind him. I didn't know he was gonna follow him. But that's like to hit my running back, but I thought he was just gonna creep behind him. But I think this is a cover 2. That's why. This is those yellow zones in the middle. So he just kind of followed him there. I can't learn nothing from those sacks. Any more sacks? No sacks. Oh yeah, sure. Send me send an invite. That's my play at PSN is right there on the screen. What's his name? Isayana, if you're still on. I don't know if you're still on or not. Oh. You still there? Just send me an invite. It's 6-minute quarters, of course. Oh, I can send it to you if I know what your PSN is. What's your PSN, man? What's your PSN? And also, are you on the PS5? Alright, send me your PSN and I can add you. Also, this is a PS5 too, FYI. Yeah. Yeah, it's PS5 right here. I'm trying to, get my practice reps on before Madden 22 comes out. I haven't played in a while. What, about 2 weeks or so? 2.5 weeks? What do you say? How do I play with you? I'm confused. I'm on the PS5, so if you're on the PS4, I can't really play you. Because I'm on the PS5, right? So, if I was going to play you, it'd be under right here where it says play a friend. And I would have added you as a friend and then play one of the people on my friends list. So that's kind of how it works. But we're playing 2 different versions. This is a PS5 version against your PS4. It's not going to work.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Greenbay Packers. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. Now it's Patterson. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Now Trubisky on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And they'll go back to Robinson. This time he's got him. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there. First down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Now Trubisky. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. 9-yard touchdown, Brown. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Could not have scripted it any better. And many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
See what I mean?
All the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case,
I cannot wait for the next game to come out. This stuff gets tiring as hell.
Excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And incomplete.
It's like the same old all game.
Again, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. No gain on the play there. Nice
one or the other.
And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his right.
All this tight flex, close, whatever, it's all the same things.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete.
It's all the same. It doesn't matter which formation, it's all crossing routes.
First 5 passes with a big third down coming up.
has it. Good play. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Aaron Jones. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 13.
This will probably be the last play in the quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And he lost the football.
I'll take those. Thank you, sir. Your receivers got to be tired of doing that. They're like, man, I'm tired. I'm tired of running those routes. The same routes over and over again.
Back to the 29. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Damn, defense. Oh, man. Made me to death.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game.
Well, of course.
Last time out. Now they have the
I would expect any less.
to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I bet you it got galvanized.
I wouldn't expect any less, man.
Somehow I think the head coach, his rhetorical skills were on point.
After this one, I'm done, man. This stuff, oh, man, it drives me insane.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Second and 10, it's Trubisky again. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Shotgun handoff to Cohen.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, go and play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Here's Trubisky. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Try and throw for it with Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock.
Thanks,
Second
receiver.
quarter. 7-0 ball game.
Nice. Nice.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Got a man, it's Tanyan complete, and able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Robert Tanyan was the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Rodgers. He's going to sling this deep and got his man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, 1st down. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Oh, dang it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Defense.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Flushed out right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's caught inside the 20. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And we often talk about hang time for punts, but in this case, we should probably calculate the hang time on that throw because that one hung up there for a long time and managed to keep going and going until it found its target.
And you can see in the next-gen stats, that one 62 yards in the air. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown Bears. Robinson.
Oh, soon enough. Wherever you are, you're going to be home soon enough.
The Bears will extend their lead.
You won't be home soon enough, man.
And it's good to make it 14-0. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half.
Surprise, surprise.
In the books, you're watching the NFL.
Everybody knows that Hail Mary play.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
All right, back to the crossers.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Here's a quick throw out left. It's
nice to switch it up a little bit.
Have the first down at about the 38. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Very nice.
The
Very nice.
conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers.
Okay.
A man, and he hits him in stride.
21, where you at, man?
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Where you at, man?
Nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
On first down, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That last pass catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Jones. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
A different play. All right.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Back
of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down.
Rodgers that fast, huh? Look at Rodgers over here looking like Michael Vick. Look at Rodgers out here looking like Michael Vick. Look at Rodgers.
And it results in a sack. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz. It's caught inside the 10. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers are back.
Oh, Rodgers out here looking like Michael Vick out here.
That's what's up, man. Felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had that 1st half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Try to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead.
Only had a freaking good line, man. Be good right now. Jeez. My guy's shook.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, it's Trubisky. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Yeah, in a minute, in a second. Give me a second, okay?
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Oh no, he lost the football.
Thanks.
Able to fall on it, but
3 seconds, man. Tops. 3 seconds, tops.
Bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage.
I gotta do the Bears
but I
like
think
this.
The good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Drop!
And that'll be
Come on. Yeah, you gotta kill him.
Good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now Trubisky on third and long. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
All right. What's this? Oh, back to the close. Back to the close. That ain't fair. That ain't fair. Alright, cool.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Yeah, I'll make it. Just, give me a second. Let me get done here. Yeah. No, I put a chicken. Remember we put the chicken? Remember we put the chicken?
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Yeah. Tomorrow. I'll make it tomorrow. Yeah, I have some more tomorrow. I'll make it tomorrow.
So that'll back him up 5.
Well, he ended this game for me, so looks like it's about to end here. Another 30 seconds or so. Catch you guys on the next stream, man. Oh, he's back. Why?
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Throwing is Rodgers.
Let's go!
Yeah,
Thank you. Crosses routes. Crossers.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. That's the story of the game.
Surprise, surprise.
All game long on defense. They were suffocating there again.
Thank you. Jeez. Alright, guys. Got you on. That's just the reason why I play that defense all game long. Because that's all everybody does online is just cross you to death. Alright, man. Till next time. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, one. Actually, hold on. Let's see what he is. Oh, he quit, right? Let's see what he is. Cross me to death. Yeah, quit a lot of games. Alright, man. Next time.